We have the news just in from the newsroom where India's aggressive narrative crumbles on the global stage. It is out and loud in front of the global stage that India is resorting to nefarious designs, the disinformation campaign, and it is resorting to disinformation, trying to malign the image of Pakistan, and it is trying to divert the attention of the world from its own incompetencies. The India's aggressive warmongering narrative has been crumbled in front of the global stage. It is out and loud in front of the world, not just in Pakistan, but whole of the world. Whole of the world is actually aware about the India's false narrative, false flag operation that it tried to stage in Pahalgam, in which 26 innocent individuals lost their lives in Pakistan. Of course, it is condemning the incident. Pakistan, being the proponent of peace, it never resorts to the politics of hatred and warmongering tactics. But India's nefarious designs, unfortunately, they are out and loud in front of the world. And to get more details, we have been joined by our correspondent Fahad Ahmed Missan. Fahad, India's false narratives are out and loud in front of the world. What further details would you like to add?
Ali, the recent unraveling of the Pahalgam false flag operation marks a significant strategic victory for Pakistan in the ongoing information and diplomatic warfare with India. Despite New Delhi's aggressive propaganda efforts, major global actors, including the United States, European Union, Russia, and Switzerland, have rejected India's narrative, signaling a substantial shift in international perception. What stands out strategically is Pakistan's proactive diplomatic engagement. Now, India is facing increasing diplomatic isolation on the international stage following its alleged false flag operation in Pahalgam, as several major powers urged New Delhi to resolve tensions with Pakistan through dialogue. And according to diplomatic sources, despite sustained efforts, India has failed to secure international backing for its aggressive narrative following the Pahalgam incident. The global community, including key powers such as the United States, European Union, Russia, has advised India to engage in dialogue with Pakistan to settle all outstanding disputes. Russia's foreign minister reportedly urged New Delhi to resolve all bilateral issues with Islamabad through peaceful negotiation, a stance echoed earlier by both the US and the EU as well. And in a significant development, Switzerland also has offered to assist Pakistan in investigating the Pahalgam incident, signaling growing international interest in an impartial and neutral inquiry. Commenting on the regional implications, a noted scholar, Tani Madan, drew parallels between India's stance and Russia's unsuccessful attempt to resolve disputes through force. He emphasized that India's aggressive posture is counterproductive and reinforces the importance of diplomatic engagement. The 10th analyst further noted that the consistent calls for dialogue by the West and now Russia reflect India's growing diplomatic isolation. One analyst has also stated that this clearly shows that war is not a solution. Eventually, all decisions must be made at the negotiating table. Experts also warned that any attempt by India to act on its aggressive rhetoric would be met with a resolute and a befitting response from Pakistan, reaffirming Islamabad's commitment to safeguarding national sovereignty while advocating for peace. The evolving diplomatic dynamics suggests a turning tide, with international community increasingly rejecting escalatory narratives and supporting a peaceful, negotiated resolution to South Asia's long-standing tensions. Ali.
Right, Fahad, thank you so much for providing us the details regarding this important situation that is unfolding. As we are aware that the India's tactics, the warmongering tactics, its nefarious designs are out and loud in front of the world. And Switzerland is also offering to help Pakistan investigate the Pahalgam incident. Various allies of Pakistan, they are trying to mediate in this situation, trying to diffuse the situation, because this conflict that is happening between Pakistan and India, if it gets stronger, if it gathers momentum, it is going to be detrimental for the entire region. And the scholars, they also want India to learn from Russia, and force does not resolve conflicts. This is something which the world is trying to insist India.
Yes, Fahad. What are the strategic implications
Also, the stronger and saner voices in India have blasted the fascist Modi regime. The Indian youth, they are criticizing the Modi government. They are saying that the Modi government is trying to sabotage the peace of the region. And for further getting insights and analysis regarding this Pakistan and India's conflict, we have been joined by former Ambassador General Tariq Rashid Sahib. So welcome to PTV World.
Thank you very much, dear.
Right, of course, we see that there are important developments that are taking place every day regarding this Pakistan and India's conflict, and Pakistan is making an important move as Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar is asking the permanent envoy to arrange the session at the United Nations Security Council. So, what are your sentiments in this regard?
I think this is a very right step, and that we should go to Security Council, as Pakistan is also one of the 15 members of the United Nations Security Council, and it's a very serious security matter. India is trying to undermine the sovereignty and security of Pakistan, and I would like to say that this Pahalgam incident, today is the 13th day since this incident has happened, and India has not been able to advance or give any proof to Pakistan, not only to Pakistan but to the entire world. And all the major countries of the world are asking him, including United States of America, China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, European Union, France, Turkey, and that please, instead of just blaming Pakistan, come out with some evidence that who were the perpetrators, who were the terrorists who have done this incident in this Indian illegally occupied Kashmir. And instead of just putting blame, you need to come out with some evidence, some concrete proof. So you are just blaming, and then you are passing judgment, and then you want to attack also Pakistan. So this has never happened in the civilized world, and this cannot be tolerated by the international community. So instead of giving any evidence, Modi and his colleagues are just creating hysteria, and they just trying to undermine the security of Pakistan. I think this is a very right step, and we should also take this matter to the Organization of Islamic Conference. We should also take Modi's Court of Justice, because he has also announced that he doesn't believe in Indus Water Treaty. And unilaterally, he said that we are going to hold it in abeyance and we are going to annul it, which under no international sensible convention rule, this can be acceptable to this at the time of well-connected world. You see, there are Geneva Convention on this Indus Water Treaty. There is the World Bank, which is a signatory to the Indus Water Treaty. So I think the time has come, as it's famous saying that you can fool some of the people for some of the time. So Modi has enough fooled some of the people for some of the time, but Modi and the Indian government cannot fool all the people all the time. So what is asking them, and this is the opportunity for Pakistan to highlight this Kashmir issue. Almost 8 decades have passed, and India has not fulfilled this international obligation to the United Nations organization. Then the people of India need to be given the right of self-determination. So I think this is a very apt step by the government of Pakistan by taking this issue to the United Nations Security Council.
Right. Also, sir, I would like to ask you that what diplomatic leverage does Pakistan hope to gain by internationalizing the current crisis through the United Nations, especially when we talk about the unilateral actions of India, the Indus Water Treaty being held in abeyance? So what significant role do you believe that the United Nations Security Council can play in this regard?
You see, the United Nations Security Council is the highest body, which is, for example, there are over 195 or 6 countries which are part of the United Nations organization, if the United Nations Security Council pass a resolution asking India to provide solid evidence or proof that some foreign element was involved in this incident of Pahalgam. In my view, the Pahalgam incident was a self-created drama, and the Modi government wanted to drive multiple mileages from it. The number one mileage was the cancellation of Indus Water Treaty. Then they further wanted to suppress the people of Kashmir. They have already allowed 85,000 Hindus, Indian Hindus, to go and settle down in Valley of Kashmir, which is highly objectionable and cannot be justified by under any international law. They have been allowed to buy property, and India wants to change the demography of Kashmiri people. Kashmir is a Muslim majority population area, so by annulling and this Article 370 and 35A, they want to change the demographic picture of Kashmir. And second, there is election in Bihar which are coming up. So Modi always creates such kind of drama, the Pakistan hostility drive which he creates to get the sympathy of the Hindu especially. You see, he believes in Hinduism, which is Hindutva. Hindutva means Hinduness. So they want to have a Hindustan which only belongs to Hindu. And then he wanted to put pressure on Pakistan and divert Pakistan armed forces attention or focus toward the Indian border. And then simultaneously he wanted to increase his help to the anti-Pakistan element, which are the BLAs and Tehreek-e-Taliban, to infiltrate their people in big numbers to carry out terrorism activity in Pakistan. So as you know that after the Pahalgam incident, in next about 3 days, they had infiltrated a big number of Khawarijis and anti-Pakistan elements from our porous border. But the Pakistan armed forces, which have been regarded one of the best armed forces of the world, they killed just in 2 days over 70 Khawarijis they have been killed. So that is the enormity of challenges they have posed in shape of these terror activities inside Pakistan. But Alhamdulillah, this has also provided us a chance to get united. All political parties have got together and they are standing firm behind the Pakistan armed forces, and Pakistan armed forces at the moment are fully backed by the people of Pakistan. And Pakistan's deterrence, whether conventional or unconventional, its credibility is established in the world. So Pakistan has stated very clearly that our total response is on the defensive nature. We will never attack India. But if India tries to attack Pakistan or undermine our solidarity, sovereignty, our response will be one step higher than the Indian response. And our response will be swift, prompt, and very lethal. And India will keep repenting for the rest of their life, Indians, that they had dared to attack Pakistan.
Right, thank you so much, General Retired Tariq Rashid Saab, who was with us and elucidating us regarding the current situation that is unfolding between Pakistan and India. The conflict between India and Pakistan post Pahalgam operation, a very unfortunate incident in which 26 unarmed civilians lost their lives.